No.
Oh, why you eating popcorn over here? What y'all watching? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Yo, this popcorn really good. I don't know that. Wait, are you using a laundry basket as your table? Hmm. You're so
I
funny.
really like that character.
I love number one. Okay, you can't
You got it going on.
you can't lose with me with a butch bitch that's a bouncer. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I know.
you
I
cannot
know,
lose
right?
with me. I absolutely
Hey y'all, it's Michael. I thought I would give you a little bit of a reading update. So as you saw on the previous clip, we did our live show, so yay, that was fun. The thing that was afterwards, I decided I just was just really tired, so I just went to sleep, essentially. I was gonna read this, The Covenant of Water by Abraham Verghese, and I actually did read some last night. The problem is, okay, so today is Saturday. This book is due back the Tuesday, and I don't think I'm gonna finish it in time, and I don't want to rush. So I think I'm gonna be returning it and then put back on the wait list, so that way I could have more time next time. Because I checked this out at a time when I don't know, I just was reading other stuff essentially. Long story short, so I was like, okay, let me put this on pause again. The thing though is, I could technically just like make it be overdue, but I don't want to do that because while my library doesn't have like fees, I just don't want to hold this up from someone. And also, if you have too many late notices on your account, you can't like do certain stuff on your account. So yeah, I'm gonna put this off, and instead I am going to start on this, which is Babel by R.F. Kuang. So yeah, there's that. I don't have a young adult book club book to read because next week is the Beyonce concert, and that's when actually my book club meets. But I won't be there because I'll be in Atlanta, so that's why. So I'm not reading the books that is scheduled to be read for this month. So I am just gonna read this, and we'll see how it goes. Summer salad. My salad is summer salad. Ooh, it's hot though. Y'all, my tongue is burning. This pork ain't strong enough. This is good though. It's a chicken salad. Group photo. Mom, not you. You're not a kid. Oh, she got the birthday to you. Yes! Ready? Okay, ready? One. Oh, okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese. Serena! Serena, hey! Serena! 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 Alright, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Alright, y'all, that'll do a little bit of a reading update. I'm about to get halfway through this actually, and tonight I'm gonna read like a huge chunk of it. So I thought I would give y'all my thoughts of it so far. I like it. I think it's really great, but I don't love it. And I don't go back to so I see a lot of what pushes me back a lot on Kwang's writing, and it really shows going from Yellowface to this is her writing for me doesn't leave it doesn't like I don't how can I say this? It's like, as I mentioned in the Yellowface wrap up video, if you saw that, I mentioned that I have a hard time with like it's so in your face and like not it doesn't have any subtlety at all to the topics that it's um covering, and this is exactly what it's doing. I think the the idea I'm gonna talk about this more in my like wrap up because I really want to go into it because the idea is so good. I love it. I am one of those people. I love like words. That's why I love to read is because and not only like words but like the arrangement of words, like the history of words and just like the whole sentence structure. Like I love that type of thing. And for a book that's really that's it's about it's not really doing that per se. Everything in this is so it's just so what's the word I'm looking for? Mm, it's so as is, if that makes any sense. There isn't it's not stepping beyond the point of like just incredible, wow, this is like so different. And I kind of want to talk about that in my like wrap up is that I noticed as I'm growing up that a lot of stories are very this is just in generality is that I feel like I'm jaded by a lot of stories. I don't know if that's because I've been a reader and like experiencing stories for so long that I feel like sometimes it takes like it's just so something has to be incredible for me to just be wowed. And I feel like I've only read. Granted, I didn't read a lot of books this year so far, but there was only one book that I was like 5 stars. This is it. I knew it automatically, and this so far it's just 4 stars for me right now. I think it's great because that's what 4 stars is. I just don't think it is just in the sphere of a 5 star, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh god. Okay, I have my settings off wrong and everything. Lord. Let me put y'all on here. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Oh, I am off today. Yay! I just wanted to post this for this week. But so far, so good. Like my reading is going so well. This, especially the start of the month. It's really going good. Let me look into it right now. As of this month, because I know this video started like a little bit earlier, but I wanted to, you know, just record, get the video started. So far right now for the month, I have 5 hours read. Today's the 7th, so I need to reach 2 hours. So that's the goal today. Babel. Yes. I'm close to the end. I feel like it, like, because there's a point in here where I feel whenever I read a book, like, there's always a point where I feel like I am just about to like speed through it, not like speed reading, but like because I'm so used to the language and everything. And so far, I'm about to power through this. According to the Bookly app, I'm going to finish this in 5 hours. We shall see. That's probably correct. It's probably 5 hours. For that, I am wanting to do a short story collection review, and I was doing one, but I don't know, the stories weren't really grooving with me, and I think I'm gonna decide to DNF it. There were some good stories, but some of them were just fine. So I found this, which is Butter, Novella Stories and Fragments by Gail Jones. Oh my god, Gail Jones. Incredible. Corregidora. I can never say it. It's Corregidora. Okay, yes, I hope, yes. Let me say, okay. Corregidora. Yes, I read that. I love 5 stars immediate. And I feel like I can finish this in like one go. It's really short. Yeah. But then I found a book at the library that I was like, oh my gosh, I want to read this. This is The Books of Jacob by Olga Tokarski. This is translated by, hold up, let me see. By Jennifer Croft. Her previous novel, Flights, wow. This, huge. It's like 1,000, it's literally 1,000 pages. And it goes backwards, which is mind-boggling. So I know this gonna be lit. Like, if anything, it's going to just be like, it's gonna be like vibes. Like, vibes. Because Flights that was like vibes too. Like there was stuff I was like, what is going on? What is going on? Like why are there body parts in these glass jars? I don't know what's going on. But then as you read along, I was like, oh, I get it. So that's what I'm expecting from this. I heard really good things about it, so I'm excited for that. But I'm just gonna leave this in my car because I'm not bringing that with me. But yeah, I'm gonna go get breakfast and then go to the coffee shop. Hey y'all, oh, my hair gone flat. I guess I'll put y'all on here. Can y'all see me? Hold on. Okay, this should be fine. So I haven't been vlogging. Sorry. Long story short, I went to the coffee shop and I was on it, y'all. I am on it. I only have roughly about less than 100 pages left of the book. I have so many thoughts, but it is dinner time, so I'm gonna feed my aunt first. I got her McDonald's because that's what she loves. But I got me some Taco Bell. First off, because they got some new stuff and I want to try it out, so I'm gonna watch my reality show. I use this little thing that yeah. I could watch it on the bigger TV, but I don't want to. First, this is that purple hype. It's like that purple dragon Mountain Dew, and it's like fine. No, it's not a Mountain Dew. It's Brisk. It's fine, but it's not giving me anything. I don't think it's giving me what it's supposed to be giving. Now, the reason why I went to Taco Bell was because I wanted to try their quote-unquote dipping taco, which is basically a birria. Which one's that? Oh, chalupa, which I love. Where is it? What is this? Is this it? Okay, this is it. I got chicken. Now, y'all, I'm lactose intolerant, so there's a lot of cheese in here, but it'll be alright. So we got some dipping sauces, I guess you could call them. We got the red one. You guys can see it, but it's... Oh, shit! The red one. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up in a minute. And then cheese, no. That ain't gonna cut it. Oh, then 2 cheeses. Let's try it out. Here it is. Here it is. Oh god. It's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even front. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Okay. Now, is it better than the actual birria tacos, like from the local spot? Like, literally, there's a taco spot from this Taco Bell, like a block over. Their birria tacos are really good. But this is actually not that bad. I ain't gonna lie. It's not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna read some more. Hoping I can finish by tonight. We'll see. Hello. Good evening. Y'all, that food made me so tired. This is why I don't eat fast food, because it makes me tired. Yeah. Look at the sunset. It's pretty, and of course the cicadas are going wild right now. Now, will I finish that book? I don't know. We're gonna see. Because I don't know if I'll be able to finish it tonight. Just because I don't know. I just want to. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really tired. She just finished her first day of school, and it's her birthday. Her real birthday. Your real birthday. Your real birthday.
All I need to do is...
You left your phone. I found it on the streets.
Streets where?
The streets. Are you gonna come get your phone?
Yeah, I'm gonna come and get it. I gotta go get the AC because our AC broke. Exactly.
Alright, hey y'all, it's Michael. Disregard the cicadas. I live in Georgia, like I always say. It's pretty late right now. Actually 8:34 right now, I don't know if you can tell. But it's getting pretty late, and I thought I would make this as my goodbye clip, but I literally only have... I'm on page 316 right now out of the 345. But I'm not gonna... I want to film and edit this so that way I can have enough time to render it and whatnot. Since it's 4K, it takes a minute or two to upload onto YouTube and whatnot. I have so many thoughts about this book, especially the last like 75 pages I just read. Okay. And I kind of want to simmer down on more on my thoughts, because right now I'm getting that high of like just almost finishing it. And I don't want that to sway into what I think about this book. because this is one of those books for me right now. I'm about to be finished with it, and it is literally, I kid you not, I think it is 3 stars. I want to say that this has an incredible premise. Like, the idea, I think, is more grand than the actual execution in the end. I don't know what's going to happen. Now, my mind can change, so I'll let y'all know how I feel about it when I do my wrap-up. But my mind can change in the last few pages. I don't know. Something could happen. I don't know. But as of right now. So this is the story about Robin, who is Chinese. And this is like an alternative history. Their language is basically the basis of colonization. Oxford, in particular, as the hub of power, essentially uses to colonize the world, and how it leveraged power against everybody, essentially. And it uses the power of language and translation in particular into this huge tower called Babel. Yes, I'm saying Babel instead of Babel, because Babel is to like babble, like Babylon, and also like to babble. Like I'm babbling, like right now, what I'm doing right now. So we follow Robin, who is Chinese, who gets plucked from Canton and whisked away to Oxford, and basically we follow him throughout the years of his college career and how this works. The usage of the magic system is so cool. How it uses silver as the currency, but then how it powers that currency, which is translation. This has so many things of what I love about the English language in general, because I love that type of stuff. I love the translation of like language and all of that different jazz. Like, to me, that is so cool. Like, whenever I'm watching a Tagalog movie, or like when I'm translating from what my parents say to like when people come over, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what that means. Like, me and my sister are so used to it because my parents, they speak in Ilocano, and it's just so common for me and my sister to go back and forth like with English, and to me it's common. So like when I'm translating it to people who like when we're at a party and whatnot, I'm like me trying to translate it to an equivalency in English, switching back and forth and like trying to like the art of language. I think that is so cool. Okay, let's just say it is so cool, and like there is an art to it, and that's why I love reading translated books, because I want to see, because there is I see it. The main issue, I have so many thoughts of this, and my mind is just going right now. Where this book falters so much is the characterization and world building. Because while the start of the world building is so cool, like in Oxford, and I was so happy that this was set in Oxford, because I did do a study abroad in Oxford, and just seeing this and what I experienced is so cool. Like just the way that it's built, like using the silver and how silver is used into this society. So let me just change the angle, because that way you can see the sunset. It's very pretty. Y'all like the sunset? I'm gonna set the exposure down. The exposure is gonna go down so you can see the sunset. As we're gonna do this in real time. Bullet, what are you doing over there? Get out of there. Here we go. Look how pretty it is. So, as I was saying, anyways, this is real time, y'all. This is real time. I'm trying to do this fast before this camera overheats, and the cicadas are going full force right now. So seeing the world built was so cool, but I think it just wasn't pushed further enough. Because to me, if this was like an alternative history, right? And this is how I felt about when my experience with like Avatar: The Last Airbender to The Legend of Korra jump. The way that it jumps to, like, the way that civilization advances is so mind-boggling. Because here, I feel like it wasn't, like, in that world where metal becomes, like, so prevalent because the way that it enhances the society, I was like, oh, that is so cool. And how they use metal bending to push forward the civilization was so cool. And here, I felt like it wasn't, to us as the reader, it wasn't pushed enough. Like, in my head, I'm thinking, all of these smart people, and I felt like the civilization wasn't pushed far enough. Like, come on, we could have been doing more. Like, it wasn't. And this is what I also kind of wish, I wish there's just more descriptions. Again, more description. This book is already long. This book is already long, you guys. Give us more description. Like, come on. And when I say come to the characterization, I felt like we didn't spend enough time with the characters for us to feel the sense of just because when things start to happen, like it rushes so fast towards this last part that when things happen, for me, I didn't feel the personal connection because it felt very like stereotype, but it wasn't done. For me, it wasn't executed well enough for me to feel some sort of connection to it. I'm not gonna lie, there are some twists and turns that I was like, okay, but also the reason why the last few pages of this, like what I was just experiencing, it is a slog. It's like, okay, we could have tied this up much faster and cut a few pages left because I felt like it was starting to lose the essence of what it was mainly talking about, which is like the translation and whatnot. And I see the influences of Donna Tartt in here for sure, especially like Harry Potter, like the Dark Academia vibes to it. So I definitely see that. But overall, I think that this book is, for me, I think this book is good. It just never exceeds the great or like fantastical aspect that it was trying to go. But the camera's overheating, y'all. 3K, y'all. So I let the camera cool down just a second or two so that way I can keep recording. The thing though is I just want to say, whatever R.F. Kuang publishes next, I will probably read it because while I don't think it was the execution that kept me reading for this, I think it was just like the idea, the thought, you could tell Kuang is very smart. You could just tell it reads off the page for sure. I think what it's trying to do, it just doesn't go full force with it, essentially. And my favorite aspects of it is, of course, the language, the translation. I really see that. And this is a book, I think if anything, what I love most about reading this and then also Yellowface was that the discussion and the topics definitely make great talking points for talking in front of people. Like, if anything, Kuang makes books that needs to be talked about, and he creates that sort of buzz. And I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy that because this is a book that's definitely worth a talk about, but I don't think that it just isn't the 5 stars that it's made out to be. I really appreciated the translation, and if anything, it brings great topics once again to diverse voices, and if anything, I really did enjoy that. Okay, so this camera is going full overload right now. Okay, yeah, so that's it. In the next few days, y'all, I'm on vacation, and I am going to go see Beyonce. I am super excited. I'm super excited. So yes, until then, this is the proper goodbye. I'll see you then. Bye. Also, I want to say, this is like the last part. I can definitely see why that Caucasian, yes, that Caucasian who made that post about this book, saying she gave it 0 stars or like 1 stars because it was she felt like the Caucasians were portrayed bad. Yeah, there were no kind-hearted Caucasians in here. Okay, like they were all evil. When it comes to colonization, they tend to be.